championing, who gained popularity out of doing the right thing, who have now descended into the gutters to assist bullies to get justice. Because you met at a party, I don't care where you met. You should have walked away from the likes of Sam and Larry and Naira Marley, knowing who they are, and knowing that even when you came public with a video that was played earlier, you did it intrusively, without authorization. And you have the temerity to stay steadfast. And your followers and supporters can see that even on justice for Mohbad, all the wrongs that have been instilled into this process was learned from VDM, who says he did a hacking. You did a hacking? Joseph Aloba did a hacking? What they call these people again? Critical thinkers did their hacking? I'm sure Gorexi did his hacking. Muiwa in America. Who holds what's it called? Power of attorney did his hacking. Who started the hacking? Illegally. The same VDM. And then you guys have not finished with dissecting a video that was out, or audio, with Lagata, Joseph Aloba, and Gorexi, claiming the guy is being beaten or whatever the case may be. So VDM, our market, the same people that destroyed the soul of a living man, Sam Larry and Naira Marley, are now your best friends to a point where you lost it completely and decided, oh, my homie, I could have given that guy the interview with no prayer. Told him you are a killer. Why? Because when you bully people, slowly, the man will start looking over his shoulders. The wife is worried. The family got involved in the process. They can see what's going on. Instead, they dropped on their knees, begging Naira Marley for war. What are you begging Naira Marley for? When you should be there to follow the petition that your son put out there against Sam Larry and the likes of these idiots. Why do we not understand that if you go now to the Elegushi territory, all the way from Lekki phase 1, phase 2, and all these places, I kid you not, drive your vehicle into the local territory close to the sea, you will see the like of Sam Larry approaching you, because they want to tell you they own the land. Why? Because they'll work for Elegushi, intimidating the public, carrying machetes all over the place, and cutlasses and guns and any intimidating implement that they can use to suppress people. Because if you are going there to tell them that someone sold you a land and that land is now being resold to 10 people, they will rogue you out of town with their cutlasses and machetes. That is what they do. And then we have this interview. And then people are divided again. His Wumi's side, his Baba's side, his this side. Wake up, Nigerians. Smell the bloody Java. Smell the coffee. We associate Naira Marley and Sam Larry to the bully and the pain, emotional pain they inflicted on this guy. They didn't buy him, but he buyed him slowly. Slowly. Until the unfortunate day. He went to the show, you rogued him out of town, he can't get show anywhere. He went to London looking over his shoulders because of Sam Larry and Naira Marley. And he went to a show that led to his demise. Naira Marley and Sam Larry weren't in the country. Their comrades were there. Their sponsors were there. 2 million came out of nowhere for burial of a body that is still cold. Nobody wants to talk about Davido or Davido. Nobody wants to talk about it. 2 million. How quickly do you find? And you want to pay homage? You drive down there and go and see the father of the deceased. And then you throw your comrade or whoever it is, even if it's not Davido. Drop 2 million and then that's it. And I don't know, the state government sent some people there, envelopes all over the place for the wife of the deceased. Whether the father was unfortunate, he gazumed all the money that was put into GoFundMe. Did he not? Did he not? Access Wema and go fraud me, Joseph Aloba, our market. And Wumi Cynthia is there. They donated money. She started a business. And they've moved on. They've all moved on. Who's fighting for justice for Mohbad? Nobody apart from the public. Joseph Aloba. Ekuaro. Good morning, oh. After 22 months, you now realize that you have to go to the DPP. And then obviously this shenanigan is now in the open. You went all the way with your sand in the pit of justice. Sand. Only realize now, let's challenge the DPP. What are you going to do next? You won't do phone forensic, Joseph Aloba. Where are your lawyers? Your sand. Give us the phone forensics and bank account forensics and let's lock the whole lot of you up. You bumbuckler, bastard, useless people. The entire lot of you. The Aloba and the Adebanjo family, the whole lot of you are horse. Because the only thing you guys can think about is bury him quickly and swallow anything that is left. The spirit of Mohbad will not let that happen. Do DNA. Both of you. Wumi Cynthia, Adebanjo, and Joseph Oluwabamiwo, Aloba, whatever you call yourself. The two of you are deceiving the public. Do fucking DNA. Is that so difficult? But we know at the end of the day, if you guys are still alive to see it, the whole lot of you are going to blood money. Because when we look at it, with a bit of civility and understanding and not taking sides, nobody should be playing any fucking video and audio. Sammy Larry, no more interviews. Fucking allow the DPP to invite you and go in there, right in there, and go and get 6 years or 10 years that is rightfully yours. Nonsense. Absolutely bloody nonsensical families, frenemies. And that man in there, whilst his mental health was there for him, nobody, because if anybody was there for him, it would be how many catalog of entries in the hospital, in the doctor's factory, or Yaba left. Stories everywhere. Because if you, Joseph Aloba, want to win the case, yes, they idiots were detained for the period of time they did, rightfully so. 30 million each. Blood money. They use it to bail themselves out. Naira Marley, you guys bullied these boys and you don't want to go to jail, but you fight the guy. He's gone. You guys added as much as you can to this situation to make it so perilous, to make it unforgiving. And we, the public, ain't all this, I'm on Wumi's side, I'm on Baba's side. You come on someone's platform fighting some people on their platform. For what? Why don't you guys go fucking open your platforms? Because people open platform 24/7. There isn't anything intelligible, nothing to give us the indication that they are fighting for justice for the dead man. And then on the other side, the open platform, Comfy is there. The critical thinkers are there. Olori Ebi is there. All these miscreants. No. Everybody coining it in. Getting lions. Blood lions. And then you're going to say, pretty soon, I'm going to close my shop. I'm not going to do justice for my... Fuck you! Close your shop now. Be man enough. Become one of us. And don't sit on your ass all day talking shit. And when your shit is no roots, new guys, so come online and give us fucking bullshit. And who's going to exonerate themselves? I'm the best man. You need to listen to me. I'm the one with all the brains. Your brain sinks in the gutter. Inside the bloody gutter. You are not better than Arifa or Westo or Lagata. You are all the same. Fooling the bloody public. 22 months later. There is actually no way of looking over the horizon without shaking the cobwebs that you guys have created all day charade of lies that you guys are selling even till yesterday, you motherfuckers. I am not a TikToker. When was the last time I opened my platform? When was the last time I opened my platform? That will tell you I have a life. I have a life. I'm a grafter. And I will get out there. I will even clean the toilets if I have to put food on my table. I will come to your garden and smelly ass, smelly bum, smelly armpit, and sit on a platform for 8-10 hours talking shit. The father of the diseased. And you using that to collect points, to play games, to collect lions, and you call yourself Papa La Shit. Papa Bambino. I have opened a book for you. I'm done with Aries and Yomi Fabi. And you need to go and hide. Change your ways. And stop orchestrating lies, lies, and lies. Because when you go into that, your evening law school, where you go and pick up legal terminologies and sit on your platform, chatting with people you probably paid, who are in the legal, who say they are legal practitioners, and they are like babies like you that went to a night school to go and learn few law jargons, legal jargons, and sit. I'm fed up of your shit, Paparano. Sod you. Because I've been on your platform 2 times, and I have been civil to you because I was on your platform. And I don't really have the energy to open my platform because I have other platforms that are more superior than yours. Clean. Ethical. Where people can speak their mind. Where people say the truth. Where the minds are not enslaved. You motherfucker. You want to say, I'm the one that started Justice for Mohbad. You ain't the one that started Justice for Mohbad. And it's not your platform. Yeah, some of us are late to join because you said something. Oh, I used to say IT guy somewhere where they're doing politics. It was me that dragged IT guy to Justice for Mohbad. And then you have the temerity, the audacity, the nerve, the knack to say I want to compete with you. Paparano, do I look like a beggar? Do I look like Bambiala to want to sit on a platform for 8 hours every day? On a platform for 8 hours every day, all night, all day? You are nobody to me. Because I will respect you on your platform. I will know anywhere I am. Punker's mother, hoo hoo. Nonsense. Are you related to the Aloba family? Can even your gullible followers not see how stupid you are? They are following you. You are dragging Wumi every day. You are cursing Baba every day at the same time. Are you crazy? But your shallow, disgusting followers can't see that. They can't see that. They are blind. Wumi on one side, follow Yomi on one side, Baba on one side, and that maggot-driven punani of a Harris that belongs to the cemetery. She belongs to the bloody cemetery. What has she achieved on Justice for Mohbad? Nothing, just like Paparano and Yomi Fabi. Get your lions, look for trophy. I am everybody's friend. Everybody is my friend. Even Sammy Jojo is my friend. Rotex Sam is my friend. Lagata is my friend, but not Gurexi. But Aries, Yomi Fabi, Paparano, and the miscreants on the other side, Olori Ebi Latisne, the slowest man on the planet. When they say today is the 1st of July 2025, Olori Ebi is still doing 28th of June 2025. Beastly, stinking punani on the other side, that fat pig by the name of Comfy on the other side. All of you in the pits of hell. Say, any one of you who have made money on the death of the 26-year-old guy, you will all die. The same death that died Mohbad.
He can address.
I'm speaking. That's my submission.
Hold on. That submission is, I don't really.
I'm done.
You are seeking for justice and you are kind of like insulting everybody that they are doing their own quota, which I find. Hold on, please. Which I find. Hold on. Which I find very, 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 very insulting. Do you understand? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to kind of like have a banter with you.
Yeah, please come back because I want to talk to you if possible. Please come back.
If you are there listening, let's try to respect ourselves. Do you understand? Don't start a battle that you cannot finish. You can't fight everything.
He can finish. He can finish. The thing is, none of you like the truth, and I agree to almost every damn thing that he said. There's a lot of bullying. I don't care. I'm going to drop you. The thing is, there's been so much bullying on here day after day after day after day, and gang up from the fucking hosts. The hosts are ganging up.
But
y'all ain't doing nothing about it. And IT guy speaks his mind, and I love it.
Nobody one thing you don't understand is
Semi Jojo. Thank you, host. Bullying has been going on, and they should go back to where it started from, and start correcting it from there. Let this guy, the Irish guy, do his submission the way he wanna do his submission, as long as the host is okay with it.
I'm absolutely okay with it because no one else will say a freaking thing. I get dragged in the disgusting ways. I'm gonna mute you. Let me speak. I agree to everything that IT guy said. People have been bullying day after day after day after day. And I'm told to shut up. I'm told who not to have on my platform. You know, I'm talked to very disgustingly. I didn't have to say a word. He said it all for me. He spoke the truth. And you all want to stop him and shut him up. I don't think he should be shut up. These people who are doing the bullying, gang ups, should be the one to be stopped. Okay, Mercy, go ahead.
I just want to say I don't really want to get myself involved in this because we know that this justice for Mohbad, it has been bullying since this justice. A lot of us have been bullying. But what I'm trying to say here, Thunderfire, you just said that you enjoy it, you like it. This is just my own opinion. I feel that you have the right to speak your mind. Nobody has to speak their mind for you. You understand? If IT guy wants to have anything that he wants to do with Papariano, he also got his platform. What I'm trying to let you understand is that this is your platform. You can speak your mind because it's your platform. You can say anything you want to say. People are bullying you or whatsoever, is your platform. But what I'm trying to say here is that IT can do this on his own platform because at the end of the day, it's
you know what's been happening to me because I speak on my own platform?
That's just it.
Happening to me? Mercy,
yes,
do you know what's been happening to me with me speaking on my own platform?
I might not know much. I might not know much what is happening.
Exactly.
But what I'm trying to say, I said this is your own platform. You can say whatsoever you want to say in your own platform. But I don't think it's nice thing for people coming in your platform and use your platform to fight somebody else. You can say whatever you want to say. It's your platform. You are the host. This is just what I'm trying to say. I think I can say whatever he wants to say, but let him do it on his own platform.
No, he can do it on mine. It's my platform, so I'm going to let him do it on mine. Because I agree 100% with him. Because I've been abused nonstop for more than 2 weeks, and it's enough. I'm not allowed to say anything on my platform. I'm not allowed to have different people on my platform. The next day, I'll be dragged in the most disgusting way. The most disgusting way. You're going to put your fingers in my private area and then destroy it? That's disgusting. And I have all evidences. And this has been going on day after day after day. So whatever IT guy had to say, I'm all for
you guys have I thought these things has been sorted out, to be sincere, because time, and I don't know where all this is coming from. Did I miss anything? Did I actually miss? Because I've not heard anybody dragging you. I've not heard him dragging you. I've not heard you dragging
2 weeks
him.
worth.
So
there's all kinds of videos out there.
Anything.
All kinds of videos out there. All kinds of videos out there. Somebody else. So, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. I'm not going to sit here and tell you the whole story. It's all out there. You can ask Phoenix. You can ask Gabby. You can ask everybody. They know what's been going on. But I've been dragged like you don't believe in disgusting ways.
I'm really sorry about all this, but you are right. I actually missed, but I don't think all this is necessary because Thunderfire, I know what you stand for in this justice, and I'm not happy.
People have limits.
You are not a Nigerian. I'm not really okay with it. You know what we discussed the other time. I'm not okay with it. You're an American and you decide to join us for this justice. So no matter anything that is going on, I'm not supporting anybody dragging you in the sense that talk like two matured people. I think I was on Paparando's platform 2 weeks ago like that. I spent some few time then. I was trying to talk about this, but he didn't want to talk about it. And I thought all these things has been sorted out. I didn't know there's still this dragging going on. I didn't know. And this is not fair. It's not nice.
Right.
Because
and then
you and
because you don't
a very long way.
Because you don't know, you shouldn't be saying anything to IG Guy. This said, I can say whatever I want here, and I can let anybody say, say what they want here.
That's fine, yeah. That's fine. I'm not going to argue that. If you say it's okay by you, that's fine. You know, I just said what I have to say. But if it's okay by you at the host, you decide what you want on your platform. You understand? Nobody can tell you what to do on your platform. But if you're okay with it, that's fine. I'm not going to judge you.
Yeah,
for
he's
that.
the only one. He's the only one who has balls enough to stand behind me, to say what's wrong, and to defend me. No one in this whole freaking thing has any balls to stand up for me. It's too easy to sit here and say, yeah, well, it's wrong, but no one says anything to the person who's doing it.
No, it's wrong.
It just keeps going on and on and on.
It's totally wrong. I'm not supporting that. It's wrong. Thunderfire, it's wrong. You know, I told you, it's wrong. I'm not going to take the bully because I've taken someone's way. I'm not going to accept any. No way. So it's wrong. What is wrong is wrong. Simple. You can't make what is wrong. You can't make it right. It's wrong is wrong. I'm not supporting that. You get what I mean? I'm not supporting it. Because what I would not want somebody to do. I won't do it to somebody.
Look what Mohbad went through. Look what Mohbad went through. Okay, and that's why we're here. And all these people are doing the same thing that was done to Mohbad to all of us.
It's all right.
So what guy is saying is 100% right. It's 100% right, and I'm because he's speaking my mind. He's the only person. He's the only freaking person to defend me or to stand up for me. So he earns my 100% respect. And no, he doesn't have to take it to his own platform. And if he did, I'd go with him.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's not all right.
No, I mean, you calm down now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right? Just calm down, please. Calm down.
And please don't expect me to run and tell. Please don't expect me to run and tell you every little thing that goes on.
No.
There's been so much. It's too much to even say.
I've got it now, but it's okay. Just calm down. That's it. Speak your mind. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you feel better. I would do same. I would do what makes me feel better. You understand? Yeah. So I will do what makes me feel better. So do what you feel is better, is right for you. I'm not going to stop you for that because it's your life. It's your feelings. You understand? So you're free to do whatever you want to do. All I'm saying is that I'm hearing all this morning again that this is still happening. You understand? So
thank you.
I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it, to be sincere. I'm not happy that this is still happening to you. It's not nice. It's not. What I wouldn't like somebody to do to me, I wouldn't like to do it to somebody. Treat people the way you want to be treated, with respect and dignities, you know. No, we don't know each other from nowhere. We met each other in this Justice for Mohbad. And no one has any right to bullying anybody. Bullying is out of it. You get me? So, just speak your mind. Do you. Just do your own thing. Yeah? Yeah?
Platform has been doing well. And I have not been dragging anybody. But this abuse is every day. Every day. And IT guy's to the limit on that. He's to the limit. You know, he's seeing it. He's seeing it every day just as well as I am. Just as well as I am. But because he's driving us to the point of just did. You know? And still, there's no harm in it because he does that himself. I'm not bringing you up so you can say jag-ons. I'm not in the mood for it.
I've always enjoyed IT guy anyway, so it's not just because of what he's saying. He's a guy who always speaks his mind, you know. IT guy is a guy who, as he, you know, he flows with the things that goes on. You understand? I always enjoy him. He makes me laugh. I learn some things from him. I love him when he speaks. You understand? He cheers me up, and I enjoy when he speaks. He speaks his truth, and he speaks with authorities, and he speaks with authorities, and You feel me? But there's one thing we need to understand, that it's not everything we have to agree with each other. We agree to disagree. You understand? So I've always liked IT guy, even before these things are happening. I've always liked his submission. Today he will blast in Wumi's side, tomorrow he can blast in Paparano's side, next tomorrow he can blast in Baba's side. I always enjoy when he speaks. That's IT for you. I enjoy him. I love I enjoy him. I love and I like listening to IT when he gives his submission. That's IT guy for you. It's only that if you don't know how he operates, that's when you're gonna like take his, feel that he's somebody who speaks his mind, who say how he feels. He's not saying it for him to please anybody. He says it's the way he feels, and this is who IT. Despite all this is happening right now, I remember in Paparano's platform where he also
says it as he sees it. It's not that he just says what he feels. He says it as he sees it. And I'm seeing the same thing, and I'm not going to put up with it anymore. Watch tomorrow. I'm not joking. Watch what's going to happen tomorrow, because we have a mole here that king all this bullshit to Papriano. And Papriano will come. Aries' name was mentioned, which is fucked up. You shouldn't be fighting for anybody. You're supposed to be neutral. You know what I mean? So this is kind of going, yes, even Aries is on her own platform dragging me. She's got the, Papa has it. He played it the other day and it was playing for hours. Yeah, she came for all of us. Which I haven't spoke. Yes, and I haven't spoke to her in a year. I haven't spoke to her in a year.
She's not been coming live. So
she was. Wow. There's a and dragging everyone.
I need to shop around the TikTok and see what has been going on. Really, everything to drag you.
Yeah, ask a Papa. He has the whole recording. He played it for hours.
What's going on?
Yeah, and I sat on his platform and listened to it all.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's a gang up. It's definitely a gang up. Aries and Papriano and whoever else follows them. To say I'm all for it. A Papa is here now. A Papa, you have to share that live from Aries with It wasn't just me. She dragged IT guy. She dragged Aristo Rat. She called him Aristo Rat. Everybody.
No, is it really the justice we guys say we are looking for? What's up this?
You missed a lot. That's all I have to say. The last time I was on Papriano's, he brought me up to the platform because a lady named Ba, was trying to tell Papriano how he was acting. And I was in the comment section. I said I could never go up to that platform and say how I feel. And he said he tried to bring me up, and I refused at first. And then he tried to I'm like, I'm not emotional. Because we were talking about Yomi and Aries, what they did trying to bribe the police is illegal. And he's taking Yomi out of, Aries out of the scenario and blaming it all on Yomi. And I'm like, they both did what was illegal. And because Aries' name was mentioned, he went all off on me, telling me I'm just emotional. So I gave him an example of what emotional is. I said, let me show you what emotional is. You sat there before the game, you sat there and called out all your top gifters, except you skipped me. I says, I felt a little hurt by that. I said,
Yes, I remember that was the incident. Yeah, 3 weeks ago or so.
Yes, I said, that is an example of emotional. I says, but talking about what's illegal, that's not emotional. And he twisted it all up and said that I was trying to control him. All kinds of things. He told me to F myself and blocked me, and then continued the day after day after day after day to drag me. All because posting something. And I couldn't figure out what the hell did I post. It was a post from someone else. That I snapped because I tried to squeeze out some words that was in there. So it looked like I posted it, which I did. I snapshotted it and I tried to squeeze out what was written on the bottom, but I couldn't do it. So I just went ahead and posted it. And she reported me to him, so he came for me for that. So that was pretty much the moral of that story. But he turned it into something that was very criminal, like I committed a crime. And he's been going on and on and on since. Now he's convinced we're trying to take his platform down and all this. Everybody's after him. He's like paranoid for unknown reasons. I don't know. But putting his hands in my private part and ripping me apart is disgusting. Disgusting. Yes. It's disgusting.
No.
I heard him with my own ears. I have so, and it hasn't stopped since he's been dragging IT guys, aristocrat, everybody who tries to help me out in any way, to defend me in any way, they get backlash. And even a Papa tried to defend me and pop count. He attacked. There to say anything, he comes for them.
Wow, okay. Maybe I'll be the next in the list now that I'm on your platform. Oh my God. Merci, Idris.
It's not about justice for Mohbad anymore.
It's not nice. It's not.
This is justice for Aries. It's justice for Aries for doing illegal things. And the last thing I said to Papriano that day is, I've come to the conclusion that your platform is not for what's right, but for what's wrong. Because he's defending what's wrong and making it right when it's not.
And what is wrong is wrong. You can't be what is wrong. You can't make it right. And you say you are for justice. No, it's not. It's not good. Justice. It's not good. Justice. Really, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry about all that you're going through.
I've been pretty calm, to be honest, just letting it all happen. Because when it gets to my limit, I have military backup and other sources who can take care of that issue. I don't want to go that far, but I'm willing
drag
to.
VDM. Somebody say you drag. How can you drag VDM? What are you saying? Drag VDM.
El Omo Logo. El Omo Logo.
And you're gonna stand on your feet. And you're gonna stand on your feet. Nothing that's gonna shake you anymore. and do your
And
thing.
yeah, I just come here, you know, and I mind my business. I haven't mentioned his name or dragged him at all. Even Aries, I haven't dragged her at all. I'm just letting them drag me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not stupid. I'm gathering all this evidence because it's bully. It's bully. You know, and IT guy, that I wanted to say. That I wanted to say.
Now I understand.
100%, and I don't give a damn what any of you in the comment section thinks about it, because it's my platform. But IT guy does, so why shouldn't I stand by him? And I give him kudos. So I probably won't have any more to say about it, but just for the moment. No, I'm sure that almost all these people in the, they all know. They've all seen it for themselves, and it's been going for themselves, and it's been going. Yesterday was my name not mentioned. One day, finally, it wasn't mentioned. But watch tomorrow, because I have a mole, and now I know who that mole is.
Yeah, there's always a more. They record and they cut. You see, oh God, human beings. Because of gullible followers, because you are so, you feel me? And what you see that you cannot tolerate it. Why would you expect somebody else to tolerate it? So you see these people going around cutting little clips, not getting the real full conversation from beginning, give it to some hosts. I will blame some hosts. Actually, I'm going to blame some of we hosts who just feel that because these people bring these things to you is because they love you. No, they have beef with that person and they want you and that person to keep fighting. And if you are not smart enough, you're going to keep falling the victim. You're going to be fighting with somebody who doesn't even really have anything against you, just because of the little clip someone has sent to you. This is what is happening on FM. Listen, everything that we are discussing here right now, they would some of them have caught the part they know is going to trigger, and they will be posting. And the host should be able to sit down and reason as a host to know that this conversation started somewhere and side of it. But some hosts will just like take it upon themselves and focus on that little clip they've given them. And this is what most of the hosts are doing in this Justice for Mohbad. And it's wrong.
Yeah, well, Papriano knows that post that I posted wasn't even my post. But he told everybody that was my writing and how I couldn't spell. And he told a whole lot of lies. He told a lot of lies about me, which I have recorded. And I have that actual live recorded. And only one person brought the truth out, and that was Top Movie. Nobody else brought out the truth. Only Top Movie did. And he's mad because I had Top Movies on my platform. This is my platform. He has a Wumi team on his platform all the time.
Top Movie has always been in Paparano's platform now. Abba.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed.
Paparano's platform.
And I haven't spoken to Iris in over a year.
Movie is not new to Paparano. He has always been in his platform.
I know, but I'm not allowed. But I haven't spoken to Aries in a year. So why is she coming for me? She's bringing out chat from a year ago. But it's still not even anything to drag me for. Because I removed myself as a moderator. Because her platform turned into only Wumi team speaking Yoruba. what good am I a moderator if I can't understand?
Yeah.
And that she had, because she didn't speak good enough Yoruba and brought up Tulani, who spoke Yoruba, so she had a platform of nothing but Wumi team, which I don't have an issue with, but none of them were speaking, they were all speaking a language that I didn't understand. So why am I moderating? Why am I moderating? So I told her that I'm done with this shit, you know? And she done spun that around too. I can show, I still got the proof. I can still show it. She only read it out, but didn't read it right and told her story wrong. To make herself look good, of course. That's what people do. They always do to make themselves look good and the other person look bad. This is what people do.
Exactly.
But I don't know. This is all unnecessary from people who think they're the smartest people on earth. They're turning out to be the dumbest. Oh my goodness. I can't believe. I wonder if those two are sleeping together or something. What the heck? What's going on with these two? Does he was asking a you can't fight justice with injustice, duh.
No,
but he's trying to find a way. He's trying to find a way out for Aries. I'm like, why? Yomi was wrong too. They were both wrong. But he'll go after Yomi for it, but not Aries. Wait a minute. They both did it, not just one. And then does a legal practitioner, she should know better. But he's trying to say she didn't know. Well, damn, even my children know that you can't bribe police. You know that's against the law.
Yeah,
and here in the United States, you're automatically spot. But I don't know. No, I'm good now.
Good. That's what I want. That's what I want.
I'm good now. I don't want anybody. I don't want anybody dragging.
I'm not supporting bullying. Dragging, no. Dragging, no.
I don't want anybody dragging. I will come for them.
Yeah.
I will. I don't care who it is. I will. I don't care who it is. Even if it's you and you come for, even though I love you so much, I'll come for you. He's the only one who's defending me. Only one who's defending me.
Oh, yes.
I know he doesn't do it in a way that people will like, but
what is right anyway. I'm not here. Is right anyway. I'm not here in justice for Mohbad to make any friends. So I will always stand on the truth, and I will always stand my ground. You know, my rights. I like you as a host, or I like you as a panelist because you're doing something wrong, and I see doing something wrong, and I see it going on, and I will not speak. What I hear and what I see, especially what I see. You feel me? And what I will not accept is bullying.
You haven't been around. You haven't been able to see it all. It's been happening every day. You haven't been able to see it. Happening every day. You haven't been able to see it.
Now I got the picture now.
I will give you the video. I will give you the video of that. I will give you the video of that day, and then I'll give you who has recorded it all, and I'll send it all to you. And you can watch it going on and you can watch it going on and on and on. And then with Aries, you can get that one from a papa. I don't have that one. But even the other day, IT guy in African TV was on Papriano's platform to fight, but they didn't fight. It didn't work out as planned.
Wow.
Didn't work out.
IT guy and African TV, they've had their bad. They have had their doom. You know, they've always had it, and there are guys who understand how they flow. They can have it wutu right now, and the next minute, you know, things are right, which is normal for two adults. So they've had their banter. So I've witnessed their banters, and at the end of the day, that's how it should be. But when it comes to bullying is not accepted. You know what bullying cost? That's why Mobile is where he is today, because bullying,
even African TV has been through enough bully, and a lot of it was caused from Papriano. As soon as Papriano starts to drag African television, you know, in African TV seeing this now. He saw that day, and he refused to argue with IT God. It was quite funny what Papriano was trying to do, and didn't work. I laughed.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
You know, my platform every time I come live. And I don't have any problem with either one of them. I don't have any problem with anybody. I don't have any problem with anybody who comes to my platform. I have a neutral platform, and everyone has a voice. Everyone's allowed to say what they want to say. We can't all agree. I understand that. And we all have different perspectives. I understand that also. But on Papriano's platform, with you or drop you or block you or whatever, you don't have a say so there. So
no, it's not possible. You have to agree with. Not possible. You have to agree with 100% of what somebody says. You understand?
No,
we are not 100% perfect. We are
no,
human.
absolutely
we are not 100% perfect. So how can you say someone is 100% perfect? No, you should just tell them, oh, this is what you're doing. I'm not aligning with it, or it's your own choice. Just like the way I told you now before that. I don't know what has happened. I don't know what's going on, but this is your platform, because I felt that I needed to say that to you. You know, and you cleared yourself and you explained to me the reason why you're accepting that, and I respect what you said. You feel me? So that is how it should be. When you see people doing things that you know that this is not nice, you have to come forward and, you know, even if they don't like it, until maybe they will explain to you the reason why they are doing this. When you explain to me the reason why this is happening, I kept short, and I understand you, because if you were to be me and I get bullied like that and hear things like that, you know, when Comfy did her own, I came single-handedly, and I came out for her. Yeah, before every other person could come out for Coffee in this Justice for Mohbad. I was the first person who came out for that woman. I was the first person who came out and made a video for bring it down, will remain there forever. So
do you know,
when you see people doing something wrong, you know you love them. Tell them the truth. Simple.
Mercy, what he has done to me in these last 2 weeks is worse than Comfrey has ever done. This is the worst that I've seen since I've been on this Justice for Mohbad. Not because it happened to me, but the way that it's happening. His disgusting mouth and everything. All his lies. Even have a video where he says, even if you didn't lie, I'm going to make it a lie. You know, he even admits that he's going to lie on me. Has been. A lot. I'm poor. He says I'm poor. I'm poor and I only have one tooth. All kinds of stupid ass shit.
What?
How can a poor person send lions?
God.
I don't know.
Hello, Thunderfire. Good morning.
TikTok.
Oh, hello.
Good morning, Thunderfire.
Hello.
Good morning, Mercy Idris.
Hey, Grandmaster, I'm running away. Oh. I don't want to have it to do with Grandmaster. Oh. Where is that name coming from? Otumba.
What's Grandmaster?
That's Chairman.
I know, but what
Grandmaster.
Okay, what does Grandmaster mean?
Oh, you don't know what's Grandmaster? You have to watch African movies and you know what's Grandmaster. When you watch Nollywood, you know what's Grandmaster. Good morning, sir. How are you? I've not seen you for a long time. Hope you are good.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm good. I'm well. Thank you.
Lovely. Good to see you, sir.
Welcome. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but from what I've heard in 2 minutes, it seems Thunderfire has been dragged.
2 weeks straight now, except for yesterday.
What have you done?
I don't want to explain it all over again.
This is terrible.
I just explained it the best that I could to Mercy, but I can't even explain to you the dragging that I've been going through, the things that's been explain it.
Okay, this is what I will say now. And that's why I don't really like justice for Mohbad community anymore. I just don't want to be part of whatever they do, as in. But I just on the phone, just on the TikTok, and I heard you. I said Thunderfire. Okay, let me just say hello and just get out. That's why I just came up to say hello. Long time. How are you doing? Now, one thing about TikTok.
Okay, hello, get out. I'm joking. You said you came up to say hello and get out. I'm like, okay, hello, get out. I'm joking. Go ahead.
So what I've come to realize on justice for Mohbad community people is that people are really fake. Let me just put it that way: fake in attitude, in character, in learning, and in wisdom. They are really fake. All right. You see them going the other way toward you kind of like ask yourself a question: what kind of human being are these people? Okay, so the only advice I'll give you is that whatever happens on the community, don't take it to heart. That is what advice I can just give you. Don't even let it get into you one bit, because they call it Arabu in Yoruba.
Can you imagine? Listen, Chairman, can you imagine a couple hundred people? Please listen to me for a second. Can you imagine having a couple hundred people on your platform, 300 people, 300 people, put your hands in that person's private parts and rip it apart in front of hundreds of people, and they all know who I am? Can you imagine that?
We call it,
you know how embarrassing that is?
No, that
is?
No, that.
Or something that you are not, to now say you are that person. That is what they call.
Fire, I'll be right back. I have my earpiece. Let me make a drink dance. Today I'm with you, my love. I'm off to spend my time with you. Tomorrow till Friday now, you're not going to be seeing me around. I'm going to be so busy again. So I'm with you.
Nope.
So you end your life. Let me make a drink. I'll be right back.
No problem.
They will call you the name that you are not, because they don't really know. They will say things to just infuriate you. They will say a lot of things that they know you. That does not mean that those things are true. That does not mean that they are fact. They just want something to make you mad, to just blush it off. Don't talk about it. Don't complain about it. Just do as if.
You know something? I've been on my platform since, and I had never gone back there. I've never said anything. I kept quiet here. Comes for me. If anybody mentions names on my platform, he come for me. You know, I mean, I'm not allowed to have people on my platform. He comes for me. It doesn't matter what I do. He comes for me. But IT guy cleared that tonight. I'm thank the Lord that he said everything that he said, because it's everything that I wanted to say. And if anybody has anything to say about IT guy, I will come for them, because he's the only one in this hundreds and hundreds of people who stood up for me.
But what would you have done to have people who are ranting? You have been so neutral. You've been doing your thing by yourself, and come on.
What I did was I told him that it was wrong to stand up for making a wrong a right. Yomi and Aries tried to bribe the police, and I said that's illegal. You know, and because I said that, he came for me.
You can imagine supporting illegality.
Yes, and I told him before I dropped from his platform, 1 minute, before I dropped from his platform, I told him that I came to the conclusion that he now stands for what's wrong instead of what's right. And then I've never spoke to him again.
Anyway, Thunderfire, what I'll just tell you is don't let it get to you, please. Just forget about it. Whatever, just forget about it. It's called Arabu, and I've tried to explain what is Arabu. Arabu means to you. It's just to get at your nerves. Forget about it. Stay on your platform.
I haven't been going there. I have not been going there. But it still happens every day. I haven't been doing anything, saying anything. I've been minding my business. I've been staying in my lane, but it still happens.
Just leave them for 2 weeks. It's just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You won't hear it anymore. Just relax yourself, okay? The community is not something you should put on your mind. It's not something you should put on your head. Okay? Stay on your platform. Do your play your music. Do whatever you want to do there. Forget anybody. And that's it. That's how you're going to have peace. Forget about them.
I have peace. I have peace.
That's it. That's the spirit.
Those people don't mean nothing to me. They don't mean nothing to me. They're actually lower than me.
Fantastic.
I'm not the one out there dragging. I'm not the one doing all that stuff.
Fantastic.
So I consider myself to be the better person.
That's it.
But things happened tonight that got me all riled up. But it's clear now. But I'm just letting anybody know, if you come for an IT guy, I'm going to come for you and I will cuss you.
No.
I'm not going to go to your platform, but if you come on my platform and you have anything to say, I'm coming for you. I don't care who you are.
That's on your platform. You can control your platform and control narratives on your platform. Yes, you can do that.
Exactly.
Yes. You control. Everybody control their platforms. Everybody does that. Okay, and that's why a lot of those posts that I've blocked them on my. I don't even want to see them on my TikTok. Block them. I have nothing to do with them. They have nothing to do with me. So just take things easy, Thunderfire, because I don't.
I'm easy. I'm actually fine, but people started coming for IT guys, so I got overworked, and after everything was explained, they understood.
IT guy himself is really, really controversial, and IT guy will pull himself under the bus. IT guy will do a lot of things, but it's fine. He's a good guy.
He tells the truth as he sees it. He tells the truth as he sees it.
Yeah. He knows how to wriggle himself out of problems, so don't worry about him. He's up to it. He's up to the task. He will wriggle himself out of it. It won't even affect him a bit. Do all of those shenanigans. He knows how to handle people. So he will just laugh them off. He will go to his platform and laugh all of them off, one after the other.
Yeah, I know. He did it here, and I'm glad he did.
IT guy is someone that I don't want to be in his black book, because the way he will finish you, and he will still be laughing with you.
But he did the right thing. I was all 100% for him, and I will remain that way.
Great.
I will remain that way.
Great. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. So, how have you been? I'm sure you're good.
I'm always good. I'm excellent. I have peace in my life. You know what I mean? And this TikTok Justice for Mohbad thing, it's not changing my life. I'm still living my life.
Good.
I come here because I can.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to be dragged by anybody. I came here to tell truth, to tell my truth from how I see it. I'm a neutral person.
Yeah, from the way you see it. Yeah.
I'm a neutral person. I've never picked sides, ever. Because you never know how things might turn out. So I will never, and what I'm seeing is people dragging one side, dragging that side. Dragging everywhere. This is just crazy. But my platform, I maintain it. I do allow everyone to come here. Everyone has a voice and everyone has their own opinions. And usually it's very calm here. And if anybody starts to get overly excited, I calm it down. You know, because I don't really like woto on my platform. It's unnecessary.
Now you know woto.
Yeah.
You've been positively infected. Woto.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to change my name again to woto.
No, I'm not one who likes it, but if I have to, I will. I definitely will if I stand by something strongly. But mostly I let people say whatever they want to say. I don't argue with them because everyone has a different way of seeing things.
I know you and your platform. You just allow people to say their say. You don't meddle in whatever they say. You just listen. Which is okay.
Yeah, and a lot of times you can pick up one or two things from what people have to say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised. So people are still doing justice for Mohbad?
Yeah, I do. I even have Mohbad's picture up there 90% of the time. Every now and then I'll put my lions up there.
Yeah.
How many people do you see putting Mohbad's picture up? How many?
Everybody's
fighting
for themselves. Everybody's fighting for themselves.
Yeah, I'm just here.
That's supporting that. Like somebody will say, "Are you Team Baba? Are you Team?"
I know. Huh?
Everybody's in a team. Everybody's in a team. Everybody. So if you are neutral like yourself, let me just say you are one of the people.
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any reason to even ask that question, because people will say, "Oh, I'm for Team Mohbad," which they're not.
But
you know what I
many
mean?
of them are
So I'm not even going to ask anybody what team they're on. It doesn't matter to me because everyone has a voice. Everyone's able to think what they want to think. It doesn't matter to me. I am not in any team. For real, I'm not.
And you may be speaking. Let's say, for instance, you may be speaking in favor of Baba today. But if you now have more information, more knowledge, more expose, you can say no. I have to speak for Wumi. No.
Exactly.
Baba, I'm not speaking for you. From what I've heard,
Exactly.
so
That's it.
information is what we. And to process those information and to say the right thing,
I still won't stand for either. I still will not stand for either. I listen on both sides. I see wrongs and rights on both sides, and I do not come to any conclusions because the case itself has not come to a conclusion. So what right do I have? I have no right to sit here and say someone's guilty.
Some people want to be like, whatever I say is what they should do, or some people be like, whatever I say is the right thing. Who says
Exactly.
whatever is the right thing?
I don't want any glory.
You say is the way to go. No,
I don't want any glory. I don't want anything. I don't want gifts. I don't want glory. I don't want nothing. I only want to see Mohbad get justice. That is it.
That's it.
Was it not on Sunday? I was just flipping. When you are flipping and you hear some bites. I heard a sound bite from someone who was saying, "And so fucking what? If Baba goes to hotel with his wife, is that not what his son wanted? And so fucking what? What concerns anybody there?" I said, whoa. So this lady can say this, and I say, justice don't finish. Justice don't finish. I heard it.
Too much of fake people. They are just too fake.
Too fake. Times to listen again. I say, this lady talking like this? Was it not the same time last year, July 7th last year, when I wanted to bring these two people together, and this stupid lady was a put my picture out there and say, I want to bring these two people together. And you are saying that what a fuck if two of them go to. What is your business?
Too fake.
I was like,
faces people.
What kind of people are these? So you could come to this conclusion? Oh my days. Yeah, well, make everybody just enjoy themselves and keep up. Sometimes I
just want you just play your part, just do you. That's it.
That's what I've been doing.
I'm not here to make friends, so I've been just me. If you don't like me, I don't give a damn. You can block me.
Yeah, I've been doing me. I've been doing me.
When I'm on my platform,
I've been coming here,
and that's it.
I have my specific followers that come here all the time. My moderators are always here all the time. I don't need. I mean, Mercy. I've had. The other day, I had over 400 people, organically. They weren't planted here. I organically had 400 people on my platform. You know what I mean? And the first time I had 400 people, they were all planted from Westo and all those retards. And I threw them all out. But I literally threw them all out. I'm like, what the hell are you all doing here? You know? But they never came back. I knew that too. And I told them, I know you're not here and you're not going to be coming back. And they never came back. But the other day, I organically had 400 people here, you know, and it was awesome, actually. My platform went from like 11 or 12. You know, I suffered a little while with such small numbers, but I hung in there. And now I hold up to 200 per night. Not tonight because a papa came and dragged everybody away from my platform. But yeah, he did. He came here asking for help because he had York Daddy and all those people on his platform. But when I went on my other phone to go look, and he was just fine. Why did he just do that? Why did he just drag all my people to his platform like that?
Yeah, because you said that Papa was there. You should come up and play me something. But I didn't see him.
No, he came in the comment section.
Okay.
But he had come up earlier when my panel was full, and I had Richie and others here.
All right, that was when I was having my shower. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he came up. Oh, I need some help. Oh, Richie, can you come help? And everybody went running.
Really? Come and help for what?
Well, when he came up, I heard in the background York Daddy. I'm like, someone came and said York Daddy and them have overtaken Papa's platform.
Really? What's going on?
I don't know about now, but this was a little while ago. So I went to check on my phone, and all of the Loba's team was on his platform. He seemed just fine to me. I'm like, okay, why did he say he needed help?
Oh, he actually came and said he needed help?
Yes.
Okay. Help for what?
I don't know. I said, well, if he needs help, well, he could just shut his platform down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Papa is live. Daddy York is talking. Yeah? I get it. Some Papa people there, yeah? Daddy York?
Yeah. It's all right, though, you know?
Yeah, okay.
If he's desperate and he has to come and take my people, that's okay.
Your people are his people, too, so don't worry. Yeah. I was with him.
I don't know about lately.
This morning.
He's been acting up a lot.
You mean I was in his platform? In fact, he closed the platform. I was there till about 1 a.m. this morning with him. Yeah, both of us were just there talking and.
No, I guess some people came to the platform and was provoked or something to drag the baby. and everybody
Oh,
was dragging the baby, and he allowed it all to happen.
no. They should stop dragging that child. Come on. No.
Yeah, it was something like that, because when I went there, he was screaming and yelling at Natural. I don't know what that was about. But then we found out he allowed some people to drag the baby, but I don't know who those people were.
No. They shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
can throw your mouth maybe on a DNA sometimes, just talk, but not dragging that baby. That baby is innocent of all this. It's not nice.
It's better off if nobody even mention him. Why even put the baby's name in your mouth anyways? It has nothing to do with the child.
At all.
None of this have anything to do with the child. And a truck should occupy. Spicy just said a truck should pie baby Liam. Wow. When he allows her on his platform.
You know that girl, I said it to Akpakpa last week. The privilege he gave to that girl on her platform. You know that girl came up on Akpakpa's platform calling me a cancer patient. You see all these people, I've told all of them, anybody who opens his or her mouth and mention that word is a cause they've caused themselves and their family. So just keep giving that cause to yourselves. And allowing that girl, giving that girl that privilege, to control that platform and throw insult jabs on people like that. To me, I told Akpakpa last week, I said, well, you are the cause of all this, because it's like you can't even stand and say what you want for yourself. You just allow, just like the way you said it before now, when I didn't get the gist of what happened and I really wanted to, like, why is IT guy talking like this? What is going on? Then when you break it down to me, I understood what you said, and now I understand where you guys were coming from. But in the side of this spicy,
I don't know
gist,
if Mercy. I don't know
really
if you
understand.
I don't know if you were there that day, but I went up to Papa's platform, and I told him that you're choosing Spicy Gist over a whole platform of people, and she keeps dropping everybody, and as I was saying that to him, she got back up on the platform and called me white trash.
Yes, I was in the platform that day, when Gabby came up. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I also came up that day, I remember.
And Papa's trying to tell me she apologized. I said, to who? I said, if you do something wrong, you apologize to the person that you did it to, not to you. You know what I mean? I said, I've never gotten an apology from her.
I don't know what is. I've told Akpakpa last week, and I'm not going to tell him again. The way he's handling Spicy Gist on his platform is something I don't really understand. I don't. And the guy, she actually used Akpakpa's platform to fight people. She takes it upon herself and use Akpakpa's platform to insult people, to do all the shit she want to do on Akpakpa's platform. I don't really understand what Akpakpa is gaining from her. I don't know what's the gain there. Because if you are my moderator, you cannot respect my follower, you cannot respect my people. And every time you come, you want to attack people and insult them, call them names and all that. Then I don't see any respect the people around me. That means you don't respect me. If you don't respect the people around me, my guests, that means you don't respect me. So I'm not going to wait until you give me that slap on my face before I will understand that you don't respect me. So what the hell are you doing on my platform? What am I gaining? Why? But I still don't know why Papa is giving that girl that privilege to be doing what she's doing on that platform.
That day I removed myself as a moderator, and I don't ever want to be again. No, I don't want anything to do with that trouble that he has over there. And here he is with a whole bunch more trouble on his platform now. And you're crying for help? You're the one inviting all that shit.
You don't want it under fire. This justice for Mohbad. I know. You see, maybe when I'm on my platform, I will see like 2, 3, 4, maximum maybe 10. But when you try and change the topic a little bit, trust me, they will come in thousands to your platform because they want to fight people that they have beef over. You see them coming. So you draw their attention. You know what to do now to draw people. And I don't see that to be a kind of a justice discussion anymore. When you want to do one thing for people to come on your platform because of the shenanigans and the woto, people will start coming, and that, for me, that's no more justice. That's no more justice. People are not fighting each other. People are not fighting each other because they have beef. What they've been looking for you to fight you somewhere because you blocked them. They can't see your live and everything. So anywhere they see you, they want to use that platform to come after you. And this is what is going on in this justice. And to me, I don't think that is right. Because if you want to talk about this, talk about the thing. Let people do their contribution. Let people speak their mind. Let people, but not coming to using your platform, fighting people because you have beef. If you have any beef as a host, like now we are here, you've said yourself about you have a Paparano and all that. Yes, it's your right to speak. IT guy came, he spoke. It's his right because he was also dragged. Do you feel me? But if you're changing all this thing, you think it's the woto that will make you have view. I don't call those view. I'd rather have 1 or 2 people listening to my truth than having thousands of people sitting there and causing me trouble. I don't think it's necessary.
Exactly. Like I said, IT guy also had been dragged. I've been dragged for the last 2 weeks. And this is the first time that IT guy goes off like he did. Everyone has a limit.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Of course.
Okay, so that was the whole thing. He has his limit too. Everybody was putting their shields on. In the comments,
everybody has a limit. Like me, if you see the other side of Messi, you won't like it. That's me. If you see the other side of me, you will not like me at all. So everyone has a limit. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, even Aristo, who remains neutral in everything. And he's
Aristo
even being
was
dragged.
Even the surprising one. I heard that Aristo was dragged. Aristocrat. Our analysis. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's being dragged by Papriano and Aries.
No.
They're both dragging all of us. What's with these two? And Papriano's acting like he's on Kolos. I swear. Maybe that old Ogun butted the knife.
Oh God. The justice for Mohbad itself, sometimes it turns you around like you have taken Kolos. That's the justice.
Aries said I was smoking. Well, I didn't understand what she had said, and somebody in the comment section said rug. I said, what the hell is rug, and why would I be smoking rug? And it turns out, supposedly, she said I was smoking drugs. You're smoking drugs.
Wow. No.
Yeah, something about
Before
me.
you accuse people of something,
wheezing or hacking or something. Yeah, wheezing or hacking or something.
That means you.
I'm probably the one doing it.
With them.
Yeah.
So why should you accuse me of what you haven't seen? Or maybe we do it together. There was the day that the York was telling, he had a show for Paparano, and he was saying, Paparano, I have told you to stop smoking that Igbo. I've told you to stop smoking that Igbo you are smoking. You don't want to listen. And I came and I said, excuse me, you that you are telling Paparano you should stop smoking Igbo. That means, are you smoking it with him? For you, because the way you're saying it is like, you're actually seeing him doing it, or both of you are doing it together. How can you just... And he was so serious about it. Like, I've told you to stop smoking that Igbo. You don't want to listen. That Igbo is not good for you. I was like, are you kidding me? You're telling somebody is taking this. And have you taken the thing with the person? Are you with the person? Have you done it together? So, but this justice for Mohbad, I'm telling you, people will just sit down, just find a random name to just put on somebody, just to condemn, just to destroy the person,
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think
and start forming things on people's health. Like me, they said I'm a vodka. They said I drink vodka from Monday. They said I drink vodka from Monday till night. And the kind of job you cannot just sit down and you just conclude on somebody you don't know. You just saying you don't know. You just saying things as if it's real. You've not seen these people. You've not had one-to-one with them. I don't know you. Picture my video on TikTok. Just sit down and you'll be talking as if me and you will sit in the same table drinking, exchanging glass of wine or glass of... See, these people are so evil.
What they don't really realize is that this is a public space, all right? And you may be at this end. Okay, now we have how many people? We have 49 people listening to this show. Maybe out of this 49, maybe one or two person knows Mercy Idris. Maybe they are working in the same place together, unknowingly to Mercy Idris, because it's a social space. Everybody is welcome on social media. Okay, the person may not be vocal, may not be talking, it's just there listening. Now, me now calling Mercy Idris that you are this is what you do, blah, 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 blah. Don't you think the person may now take it up and say, see what I heard about our staff? Do you understand? And
yeah, that's human beings for you.
And that
human beings are the most dangerous creature.
Yeah, that is exactly. I can lose my job for things like this. You know, Thunder Fire can affect my job because I look after vulnerable people. You understand? It's not nice.
From there. So it is very wrong for us to be saying things that we don't know about people, because it may have a damaging effect on that person without you knowing. And at the end of the day, to be like, oh, because I came to talk on justice for Mohbad community, is that why you got this kind of negative backlash that is now affecting you negatively? So we need to be very careful. Okay? We need to be very, very careful. Okay? And that's why people use pseudonyms on TikTok. But this time around, you now find out that they don't even use pseudonyms anymore. They call you by your names, by your God-given and government-given names.
Exactly.
And that is so, in fact, disturbing, really. All right? So, it's really crazy, but it is what it is. They say if you cannot face the fire, you don't go near the heat.
Don't go near the heat.
Don't go near it. So, if you know it's really disturbing your health, maybe disturbing your career or something, just shut it down. Just go away and just let it be. No, just let it be.
No, this TikTok doesn't affect my... I'm still really a happy person.
Well, it can go a long
still a
way,
happy
actually.
person every day. I'm still a happy person every day. I do whatever I'm supposed to be doing every day. I come back here on live happy every day. So it hasn't changed me at all.
Fire. This is a very live story that, you know, I got some report. Surprised, and that was how they all died. It's opposition at work. So what if you don't have that leverage to have a buffer that you can hinge it on? Okay, what will you do? That's opposition. That's opposition doing their thing. Election is coming. What do you expect? You want them to be singing my praises? No, they will not. They will do everything to bring me down, but we are here in this election together. Nothing they move us. And that was it. Okay? So, it can go...
Gabby, your husband knows what he's talking about, so you should listen to him.
So, it could be...
Okay.
It could go north and it could go south. Okay? And the most important thing is, if you are in that position, if somebody does the same thing to you, and I found out that maybe a lot of people that are on this thing, that do all of these things, they don't really have a career, they don't even have a life. So they could do anything to themselves, nothing moves them. But when you do that to people that have lives and career and families, they will not take it lightly with you, because they've got something that they protect and Okay? They've got something that they protect and respect.
Exactly.
We need to be very careful with ourselves. To get to a point that maybe in real life you meet someone and you remember, oh, this person did this to you on TikTok.